Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Schultz, and this video is for primarily our students and our parents. And this is a little tutorial on how to use your calendar and how to access, or once you access the appointment calendars of your teachers, how you can connect with them through Google Hangouts. Okay. So the page I'm on right now, this is my calendar. Okay. And I can get there by going up to my tic-tac-toe board, waffle, whatever you want to call it, and calendar is right here. And this will take me into my calendar. Now, I use my calendar exclusively. This has basically become my plan book. And I like to keep it on the week view here. Okay. You can put it for the day and it will just show you today. Okay. Or you can put it for the year. You have a lot of different choices. I like the week because it lays out my week in front of me here. Okay. So I have a lot of stuff on here. If you haven't been using your calendar, this is probably blank, and that's okay. We're going to start learning to use this. Now, let's just say you are on your teacher Schoology page, you're working on something, and you'd like to connect with them to have a one-on-one conversation through Google Hangouts. Okay. The best way you're going to be able to do that is to click the link that your teacher will have created that will be, they'll probably say something like, click here to visit my appointment calendar. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my appointment calendar and I'm going to see if I can use my kind of practice account to click on the calendar here. Okay. So when I click on this, this would be where you would go. Okay, this is the Google Calendar, and this would be. Let's just say I have Mr. Udell for class, and I'd like to have a quick chat with him, and I'm going to look and see what his office hours are. All right. So when I come here, this is the calendar that I've created for the teachers to access me. This will be very similar to what you guys will have. Okay. And you'll look and you'll see when your teachers are available. So if I go back and I take a look at on Monday and I see that, okay, Monday morning, Mr. Udell or, Mrs. Rapone, they're open. Whomever the teacher is you're trying to connect with, they're open here. Okay. So what you'll do then is you will click on whatever the time slot is that's going to work best for you. When you do that, right, it'll say, what is it? Well, you're clicking on the appointment. Your name will come up here in the parentheses. I'm doing this on my own calendar, so it's a little tricky to kind of think about. But your name will be here, the time will be here, and who is it? Well, it's me trying to connect with myself. Okay. What you might want to do on the description is you might want to say, what your quick question is, just so, maybe if it's something that they want to look up ahead of time or just so they don't go completely blind into the conversation, just kind of quick heads up. You can type in any description that you would want there. So I have a question about mitosis. Okay, I was brutal at chemistry, so I certainly have several questions at mitosis. Okay, so that's in there. Okay, when you click save, I'm not going to do it because it's gonna be a little bit weird working on my own calendar. Okay, but when you click save, it will create a calendar invite for you. Okay, and I'm going to show you just a different example. Okay, so earlier we're actually thinking about tomorrow. I had a meeting scheduled with Mr. Atley. I had one earlier today. So when I take a look at that calendar that I have with Mr. Atley here, right, this is how I'll meet. Okay. So let's just say, right, it was on Monday. I think it was Monday we said that you were going to meet with one of your teachers at 9 a.m. Well, right around 8:55 a.m., you're going to want to come to your calendar, right? And you'll see that bar will be right here. Okay. This one was a meeting I had with Mrs. Miller. This was a calendar discussion I had with Mr. Atley. Okay. And what I did though, and what we both did was we went both to our calendar here and we clicked join Hangouts Meet. Okay. So when I click join Hangouts Meet, it'll take me right here. All right. Your camera will start up right away. You can mute your microphone right away. You can keep it off. You can, if you're having a bad hair day, you can turn your camera off. I'd say your teachers are dying to see your lovely faces, so I would certainly keep the camera on. And so when you're ready to kind of pop into this space here, you'll click, and what will happen is that whoever the teacher is that is working with you, they will join this same space. Okay. The most important thing is that you hang up when you're done. Okay. You have your conversation and you're done. You hang up when you're all done. And when you hang up when you're all done, it will turn that camera off. Notice up top here, it was red, right? If you want to rewind this, it was red. Now it's not, okay? I've left the meeting and now I'm out of this. So I'm going to close this out, okay? So that's your calendar, and that's how you're going to connect. So real quick, just as a repeat, right? You're going to go into those calendar spots. You're going to click that calendar session that is open for your teachers, okay? When you click on that, that will create a space in your calendar where you guys will meet, okay? So, today, Mrs. Miller, we had a discussion today. So she went onto my calendar page. She clicked this time slot. So about 5 minutes before we were about to meet, I clicked on this here, and then I clicked Join Hangouts Meet, and she clicked Join Hangouts Meet on her Chromebook, and we were able to connect together. All right. So I hope this was helpful. I'm going to link this in the frequently asked questions document that's going on in the junior senior high school. Okay. And then I will also put this with the OIS and the PLC and the OAS. There we go. I just named all of them. Could have just said all of them. Okay. So that's that. Thank you very much and happy virtual learning.